17 yards though. And today is March 23rd, 2020. Alright, let's keep it moving.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Orlando Classic. One of the famous layouts on the PGA Tour, it's the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. This is the King's Palace. Arnold Palmer built it, Frank, in the 1970s.
And for so long, it has been the showcase for Orlando golf.
We're ready to go. Off to the first hole. Stepping up to the first tee, Frank, what are some keys to be thinking about at this point?
Really got to pick a decent target. Really focus in on that. Don't really worry about left and right. Nice, good full swing. Slow, if anything, off the first tee.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
What you need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. Concerned about.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Just a couple of feet. Moves into the top 10 with that birdie. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second. Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
And with that birdie, moves into second place. Now at the par 4 third, Frank, this is a great golf hole.
It certainly is. Remember, the brain doesn't register don't. So aim right, there's a bunker down there. Keep focusing on where you want it to go, not in the other direction.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Settles in over the putt. Has the birdie to move to 3 under par for the championship. And now let's go down to the action at the 4th. Frank, I've been impressed with the play to this point early in the round.
It's solid without being spectacular, and that's actually a huge compliment.
That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
5th hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Frank, what about this approach shot here at the 5th?
One of the few holes where you get a short iron in your hand for that second shot, but that green slopes away at about a 45-degree angle to the right, which makes distance control paramount here at 5.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Getting set now over the putt. Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Setting up for this next approach, our featured player starting to pick it up after that less than stellar start to the round.
But as we know, Rich, golf is such a streaky game. Perhaps now this player can catch fire and put together some good holes in a row. Should be safely on deck.
That is just an outstanding shot right there. And now a chance for an eagle. These putts keep the round together. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Breathing a sigh of relief, you made it through the par 5 without getting wet. Now you're at this par 3-7, Frank.
You've got to guarantee a carry at least 7 or 8 yards onto the green because that's where that bunker is on that right. It cuts in 7 yards.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Frank, as we look at the approach shot here at the 8th, no doubt a player would be happy to walk out of here with a par.
Oh, no doubt about that at all. Really, you want to judge your second shot to land somewhere in the middle of this green. Don't really want to be messing with the front. If you have a little look, you'll see why.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
This is an 11-foot putt. So picking up a shot and shaking off that bad start. Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it. And yet again, another hole that favors the long hitter.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
I tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. Former college #1 makes another birdie. Back here in Orlando, Florida at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Frank, we're getting set for the back nine. How do you get off to a good start?
Well, it's one of the shorter par fours here, Rich. Dogleg right. Good drive. Just a short on here. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. That will be a great look at birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament.
10-10 let my girl, 10-10 for National Putin. Alright, let's keep moving.
Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
I do have the power, though.
Just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one.
Golf ball.
Missile.
Shot the Human Torch superhero for Tesla 4.
He's going to try and rip the cover off.
Marvel. And also my girl, B. Lawson, has got the Marvel.
15.
She flames on, too.
Frank, another
With the
good
power of the
look.
cosmos.
11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side. That has to be respected. And a green, really, where you've got to favor the right side, or at least right of middle.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for Holy Cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Golf ball. Shot the Human Torch. And my girl, B. Lawson, has got the Marvel. She flames on also. With the power of the cosmos.
Blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. It's a good-looking putt right here.
All right, eagle. Let's get it. Let's go. Expert putting by me. Perfect execution by me. That missed the putt.
What's the 12th?
Let's keep it going. And I'm going to keep it going and keep doing it.
Tee it high, let it fly.
Par 4 13th. Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Locked in on the read and the speed. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Great too.
Beautiful. Now at the 15th, big dog leg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
He just missed the bunker. This from 7 feet. Good putt. Back on the tee here at the 16th. Frank, lay it out for us. What's ahead on this hole?
Well, even though there's two bunkers, one on the left and one on the right, it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming up.
Come on now. Come on. Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. And also, my girl B. Larson's got the Marvel. She flames on too.
That's nice to roll in
The power of the
25
cosmos.
now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on. Should be safely on deck.
That is classy.
No chance of going in.
And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Frank, where's this one headed?
Might just catch the left side of the green. On the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
Second shot.
Makes it right in the center. Frank, time to bring your best. It's the finishing hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, if you can get through the final 3 holes in even par or better, you've really done well.
Come on now. Flame on. Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. And my girl B. Larson's got the Marvel. She flames on also.
Good lie.
With the power of the cosmos.
Second shot. Good look at the green. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Not a gimme, but well within his range. And it drops for birdie. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see
1,237,000 experience. It's amazing by me. Perfect execution by me too. All right, let's keep moving. This music sounds like an Iron Man theme song and Avengers theme song put together. Like original game theme song put together. Alright. And today is March 23rd, 2020. And shout out to the video game Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out next month on April 10th, 2020. It's going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty. It's going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. Shout out to Cloud, Tifa, Bear, and the whole crew. And it's going to be perfect. And I just want to announce that. And also, let's get Sora for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's my character Sora. And Square Enix made both of those. Like, Square Enix made a whole Final Fantasy franchise. My favorite character from the Final Fantasy franchise is Titus, and he's from Final Fantasy X. And Disney and Square Enix combined made the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And so it's also my character, just like Naruto, Naruto and all that too, CBT Naruto. Yes, like I said, it's just Sora for Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And it's necessary. And with all that being said, I just wanted to acknowledge all of that. And CBT Naruto. Over and out.